Hi everyone, Queen Tay here with Jordan. So I wanted to give you a little update on my life. I feel like I haven't really been talking to you guys that much this week, but it's been crazy. So I moved from San Jose, now I'm in San Diego, had to get settled here, started my job like a day later after I got here. My first week, so you get your orientation day, you have to do like 30 modules and exams and all that type of stuff. And then you have your orientation day where you kind of just go in and do like, you get your ID, you get your fit testing. What else did we do? You kind of meet your managers, get your schedule, that type of stuff. So did that. Then what else? Oh, so then that was that. That kind of was that day. The next day or 2 days or whatever, I worked. Yeah, it was the next day. Finally started my floor orientation where I worked with two different nurses and worked alongside of them, just kind of getting acclimated to the area, know where things are, learn a computer system. So some hospitals will send you through like a day training of their computer system. Yeah, that didn't happen this time. So I am on my own with using the computer system. They use Epic, and I'm sure you guys, if you're familiar with the computer systems, it's a pretty popular system. They use it in probably more than half the country. So this is my first time using it. I'm actually kind of glad that they do use Epic because I've been wanting to be at a facility that uses Epic for a while now. So I'm glad that I actually get to use it, get to learn it. The only thing is that I'm going to be learning it at the same time with like everything else. So I was able to play with it for a day or so. Tonight is my first night by myself, so it's going to be interesting. I do feel fine. I feel comfortable. The way they run the hospital is very different than what I'm used to. I'm used to working at a teaching facility, so I'm here with residents. There's always doctors around. There's a lot of ancillary help. Even at nighttime, you kind of have someone around to get my life together. You kind of have someone around to help you out. Not necessarily help you out, but just have someone to call. You also have a lot of autonomy. So, you have a lot of autonomy when it comes to titrating drips. I'm working in ICU, so I'm used to being able to go up and down to sustain the life of a person. Here, they're very much, you have to do it this way. You have to do by point this. And if you don't increase and wait this many minutes, it's so different. Needless to say, I feel like I don't have as much autonomy. I'm going to have to be like glued to the, screen in the orders, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. This is a small community hospital, so I'm going to have to learn how to function in a small community setting where there are like no doctors there at night or one doctor in the entire hospital. So yes, my first week of being in the hospital, doing my orientation, working with patients. Yes, I've had COVID patients, end up having to do CPR on COVID patients. It's hard to watch somebody deteriorate that quickly. So, it's real when I say really be safe out here, because being a nurse, I think the hardest part is you go to work and when you leave, you wondering, did I catch today? Did I catch the Rona today? It's such a challenging feeling. It gives you like a sense, it's just mixed emotions. Part of me feels like, oh, I'm okay. I did all the proper necessary, gowning and putting my PPE on, my personal protective equipment, putting my mask on, putting my face shields on, making sure I strip before I even get in my car when I leave. And because I don't want to come home and have the dog jumping on me so that, he gets it all over him and then gets it in my bed or whatever the case is, or on the couches or whatever. I just don't want him, I just don't want to spread it, and I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it first, and then I definitely don't want to spread it. So it's definitely challenging. I knew that going into this. I mean, I've been a nurse for a very long time. It's kind of crazy is that even though I've been a nurse for 13 years, even though I haven't been in the ICU full time, I mean, I did work per diem after 10 years of working full time in ICU. It still feels like being a new nurse when you go to a new facility. It's like having to learn how to be a nurse all over again. I mean, you know how to critically think, but you got to figure out the ways of that hospital, When in Rome, you got to learn how to do what the Romans do. So, and not without stepping on toes, but you got to protect your license, don't step on toes, and still be efficient with your job and patient care. So, so that was my first week. It's just, I don't even know what else to say. I will absolutely keep you guys posted on how things are going, now that I'm off orientation. There are lots of travelers where I am, so we kind of rely on each other and kind of have our own little close-knit bonding, just because we're all new, so we kind of can relate to each other. If you have any questions about what I'm experiencing, or you just want me to talk about something else, or just drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will absolutely check back in next week, let you know how things are going. I need y'all to say some prayers for me, say some prayers for all these essential workers, the doctors, the nurses, the maintenance staff who have to clean up all of this COVID stuff. Pray for them, pray for our essential workers who are feeding us, people who are still, allowing the UPS, the FedEx, USPS, everyone who is allowing us to be able to still function and get our packages delivered if we're ordering, because I know some people are ordering. Pray for all of us. Pray for all of us. I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying that this is over soon, or at least it calms down soon. But it is absolutely 110% real out here. Okay, it's no joke. Witnessing it firsthand it's kind of hard to watch. All right, so again, if y'all have any comments or anything, please drop them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Talk to y'all next week. Bye.